Hi guys, this is Strike coming to you from the swamp. We're going to do a product shooting video or efficiency test of the First Strike T15 4500. Now I'm going to weigh it against, this is a Proto Z. I buy it through Planet Eclipse. It's a 13 cubic inch tank. It's got a very basic regulator on it. So the regulators are both high output. I filled them. This one's at just a tick under 4,500 PSI. This one's at 3,000. And before I do the shooting portion of the video, when I put it in my EMF100 with my Inception Design body and the CF20 magazines, I will make sure it's completely topped off at 4,500 PSI, and we're going to be shooting first strikes through with the Nemesis barrel. So hopefully we don't break them. I'm going to have a backstop that'll catch the first strikes, because first strikes are ridiculously expensive now these days. So, but I want to get the best test for how many shots can you get out of an EMF 100 with the First Strike Hero 15 half pint tank. So let's go to weighing. All right, guys, so we're going to weigh. This is an aluminum 13 cubic inch, 3,000 PSI tank. We're going to weigh it. That's 18.9 ounces, and this is a full tank. This is at 3,000 PSI. So this one is almost full at 4,300 PSI. This is the carbon fiber half pint. $15.95 ounces. Okay, now I'm gonna pause. All right, guys, so I've got both tanks lined up. Now this regulator, I will admit, is a little bit longer than, say, a Ninja 3000 or obviously the First Strike Hero, but I've got it flush mounted, or it's flush to a hard surface here, and you can see the difference back here where it's just basically, it's almost the same length. We saw the weight. I took the thread protectors off to make sure that didn't interfere with the test. So now we're going to stop the video. I'm going to go set up the marker, and we're going to get out there, and we're going to top this off, and we're going to shoot this thing till it's empty. All right, so we loaded all the mags. They're all loaded with First Strikes. Now the next time we cut back in, you'll see us out shooting. All right, guys, so now we're outside. The field's closed, so the wind is being terrible. I had this great idea to catch the first strikes. I talked to some of my friends, and I was going to shoot a loose netting and hopefully it'd catch these, because with the price of first strikes right now, this video of seeing how many shots we can get out of this tank is ridiculously expensive. So the tank, I'm going to see if I can get that in the shot for you, is at 4,500. This is a top fill. Now we're gonna shoot over the chrono. I brought my Allen wrench just in case, so I'm gonna grab the chrono, because this is a different regulator than I normally run. All right, so cross fingers. 309, so I got to turn it down. This is a higher pressure regulator. I'd normally run an SLP, so we're going to turn it down a little. So that's one shot. That was 309. 297, come down just a taste. And these first strikes I really wasn't caring about, because these are the ones I've picked up on the field. 291 again. And this was a full mag. Gosh darn it. .304. I'm really going to turn this down. See what it does. That's probably way too much now. .282. .282. Right there. I'm going to give it just, I want it right at 285. What sucks is I'm going to have to re-chrono this when I put my original tank and regulator back on my marker. Perfect. 284, 285. So what's cool about that, we're using the CF20 mags, and we're right at, we're at our 11th. We have 11 rounds left in this mag. So it started out 19. So here we go. There's one mag, one extra shot. One extra shot, second mag. Third mag, one extra shot. Fourth mag, one extra shot. And we're right at 3,000 on the tank. Let's get that in there. Right at 3,000. And my first strike trap, I've got a tarp laying on the loose netting, so it's catching them, most of them, without breaking. One extra shot. That's my fifth mag. Sixth mag, one extra trigger pull. We're just coming up on 2,000 PSI. So how many mags is that? 2, 3, 6, 7. We're at number 8 right now, and we are at 2,000 PSI. This is so different. Normally I run 4,500 cubic inch peanut with a 45 or a Ninja SLP regulator. So just a barely a needle's width under 2,000 PSI. And I'm saving 90% of my first strikes with my first strike catcher. One extra shot. So we've been consistent. Every magazine, we've shot 10. This is number 11. I'll double check the
that's 10.
So this is 10. This is number 10 now, and we're down to, we're at about 1850. There's one extra shot on that one. So that's how many, camera person?
That's 10 on the ground. That's your 11th.
11th mag right here. And if we have to reload a mag, I brought another bag of first strikes out here. Actually, I'm gonna pause the video if we have to reload another mag. I'm gonna get some out of the first strike catcher, and I am going to, so this tells you something about safety of first strikes. This is at 284, 285. I'm less than 50 feet from from the netting. It is a loose netting, just the way it's supposed to be. And I have not penetrated that netting or degraded that netting at all. And I'm hitting a really tight group. All right, one extra shot there. Last mag, guys, last mag. And we are at, we're still above 1,000 PSI. One extra shot. So I'm going to stop the video. Don't stop it. Pause the video. Pause the video. There's a pause button. And then we are going to go over there and I'm going to reload 4 mags because we are at, let me show you this, guys. Let me get a zoom in on here. We're at 1,000 PSI and we have shot 12 magazines out of this tank. 12 magazines out of a 1545 and we have 1,000 PSI. So let's pause the video. I'm going to go down range, collect some rounds and get back after it. All right, guys, so we're back. We loaded 3 magazines and our first strike catch worked phenomenally. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chrono test. We're at 1,000 PSI on the tank. The wind's down, so that helps save our first strikes. 280 at 1,000 PSI. 280 at 1,000 PSI. Yeah, we're spot on. So, set that down. Now I shot 2 rounds out of this. Now, first strikes, you can only get 19 rounds in a CF20. So. Okay, 1 shot extra. Let's see what we're doing here. See what we're at? We're a needle's width below 1,000. We might have to reload more mags. This is crazy, guys. So that's 12, 13, 14 right here. I think we're gonna have to do another mag. Ooh, hand me the chronograph. I think we're really dropping off. It felt different. Now we've got 6 rounds left in this magazine. Yeah, 273. So if you're shooting FSRs, we drop below 273. Your accuracy is going to be terrible, especially the way this gun's set up with the Supremacy scope. It's designed to shoot at a certain PSI. So I would say what's this, 15 mags. So let's finish it out and we'll see what our last two are. We'll go right off the chrono, guys. 273, 277, 276, 270, 269, 276. Last shot. Now let's see what we are on the tank. Oh my gosh, check that out, guys. So that is almost zero. So 15 mags out of an EMF100 with the 1545 half pint. All right, guys, so that's 15. We're gonna pause the video. I'll show you the mags. We had to count them. You can count them over in the video again, but this is the 15th magazine. I'm happy with this tank. So we have these for sale at the Swamp S&F Paintball. So please check us out. We have some left that aren't on pre-order, so get a hold of us. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go quick. Strike of the Swamp out. Bye-bye.